I extend my warm welcome to all the dignitaries here. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to a very special segment. We are honored to have received a message from His Excellency, Mr. Konstantin Mogilevsky, the Deputy Minister of Science and Higher Education of Russian Federation. Please direct your attention to the screens for the video recorded message from His Excellency, Mr. Konstantin.
Приветствовать участников первой международной научной конференции, посвященной эволюции отношений России и Пакистана в условиях меняющегося глобального миропорядка. На протяжении последних лет Москва и Исламабад последовательно выстраивают курс на активизацию сотрудничества по всем направлениям, включая гуманитарную сферу. Постоянный диалог в области науки и высшего образования выступает прочным фундаментом для лучшего взаимопонимания между народами наших стран. Подтверждением этому служит сегодняшняя конференция, организаторами которой выступили ведущие вузы: Федеральный университет Ullah и Казанский, Приволжский федеральный университет. Совместными усилиями профильных министерств, нашего министерства, наших пакистанских коллег, ведется работа по совершенствованию правовых рамок для нашего взаимодействия. В фокусе внимания 3 проекта межправительственных соглашений по линии высшего образования, научно-технического сотрудничества и взаимного признания квалификации. Особое внимание уделяется развитию академической мобильности. Мы наблюдаем последовательный рост интереса к российскому образованию у пакистанских студентов. В текущем учебном году в России обучается свыше 1000 граждан Пакистана. Из них почти половина в рамках так называемой квоты правительства Российской Федерации. По сравнению с 2020 годом, то есть за 5 лет, численность обучающихся увеличилась почти в 5 раз. Продолжим в дальнейшем оказывать содействие пакистанским гражданам, молодым людям в получении российского образования. Драйвером для более объемного научно-образовательного сотрудничества между нашими странами выступает взаимодействие в рамках Шанхайской организации сотрудничества. Отмечу, что в октябре прошлого года в Исламабаде Россия приняла председательство в Совете глав правительств ШОС. Особое внимание мы уделяем реализации совместных многосторонних научно-исследовательских и инновационных проектов в рамках организации. Символично, что запуск данного механизма планируется в этом 2025 году, который объявлен годом устойчивого развития Шанхайской организации сотрудничества. Убеждены, что результаты совместной научной деятельности будут способствовать экономическому росту региона на международной арене. Уважаемые коллеги, я уверен, что сегодняшняя конференция станет новой, востребованной экспертной площадкой для выстраивания конструктивного диалога между Россией и Пакистаном в сфере науки и высшего образования. В ходе мероприятия будет представлено более 100 докладов, посвященных различным аспектам двусторонних отношений. Желаю всем участникам активной плодотворной работы, реализации намеченных планов и новых успехов. Благодарю за внимание.
I welcome you all here, the delegation from Russian universities, our Vice Chancellor and other guests here. On the behalf of Urdu University, Federal University, ORIC, Office of Research, Innovation, Commercialization, we are welcome you all here in this grand event where we can make a milestone towards the relationship of Russia and Pakistan in various strategic levels. So I would like to proceed the program and request the host to proceed this. Thank you so much.
Next, we have another esteemed individual with us virtually, His Excellency Muhammad Khalid Jamali, the Ambassador of Islamic Republic of Pakistan to the Russian Federation, has graciously recorded a message for us. His Excellency has been instrumental in strengthening the relationship between Pakistan and Russia, and his message holds great significance. Please allow us to play the video recorded message from His Excellency, Muhammad Khalid Jamali sir.
I am very thankful to the organizers of the first Pakistani-Russian International Conference for taking such an excellent initiative. Pakistan-Russia bilateral relations are on upward trajectory for quite some time now. Our relations today are best described as friendly, cooperative, and based on mutual trust. I am happy to apprise the audience that there is also been upsurge in our cooperation, especially after meeting between the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, and President Putin in Astana last year. With a strong impetus coming from the leadership, we saw a flux of high-level visits both to Pakistan and Russia in the following months. That then led to opening up of new avenues of collaboration. Pakistan and Russia are currently working on modalities of improving connectivity, forging long-term energy relations, enhancing collaboration in the field of industries, promoting people-to-people contacts and culturally, and augmenting bilateral trade. An important mechanism for discussing different subjects of cooperation is Pakistan-Russia Intergovernmental Commission (ITC). In December 2024, a high-level delegation led by Minister for Power of Pakistan, Sardar visited Moscow for the 9th session of ITC. The fact that ITC was held on time as well as in a candid and positive manner is an indication of the two sides' commitment towards expanding bilateral ties across the broad spectrum. Pakistan sees Russia as an important partner as well as a major market in our region. As our two countries foster this bond of friendship, we also see the need to increase our trade with Russia. As of last year, it was about $1 billion, but there are certain market complementaries that offer a great potential. I am happy to inform that we organized first Pakistan-Russia Trade and Investment Forum in Moscow on 1st October last year, whereas the next forum will be held in Pakistan. I would also like to emphasize that Pakistan and Russia also share so many traditional values, and our two countries have engaged with each other for centuries. There is a great opportunity to promote people-to-people contacts for better understanding of each other. The embassy in this regard is organizing a book launch of Khalid Hassan Manto's short stories translated into Russian on 26th February. At the end, I would like to say that the goodwill at the leadership level, commitment with different departments and institutions of the two countries, and positive perception among the peoples will certainly be instrumental in bringing Pakistan and Russia further closer together in the future. I would like to once again appreciate the organizers and convey my good wishes to all participants. May you have a good dialogue. I thank you all.
Next, we have the privilege of hearing from Dr. Alishev Timirkhan Bulatovich, the Vice-Rector of Kazan Federal University. Russian Federation Kazan Federal University is renowned for its academic excellence and international collaborations, and Dr. Alishev is a key leader in these efforts. We look forward to his insights and welcome him to the stage. Please, sir.
Dear Vice Chancellor, dear Consul General, dear guests, dear friends, I may call you like this. So, first of all, I want to say very good morning and thank you for coming today to this very interesting and distinguished conference. Very interesting for us because it's first of its kind, and I hope that we will continue this endeavor for many, many next years. Indeed, I'm very pleased on behalf of Kazan University, Rector of Kazan University, leadership of our university, and all other Russian universities actually. A lot of representatives, professors of these universities are here with us today to welcome you here. Let me express my gratitude to our partners from the Federal Urdu University of Art, Science and Technology for inviting us to organize this beautiful event. I want to say that this is a result of MOU, which was signed just a couple of years ago between our universities, when the team of Federal University visited Kazan University in 2023, and we can see this is a consequence. So this was an endeavor of Pakistani University in Russia, and we continue with the very, very strong and very positive results. It is a great honor and a significant responsibility for us to do this and to be here with you. And I already guarantee that we will continue these conferences, and I hope that the second conference will be in Kazan next year. Kazan Federal University has been consistently strengthening its partnerships with universities and research centers in the Islamic Republic of Pakistan over the past few years. And we consider Pakistan as a region of our special interest. Effective development of research and academic cooperation between our university and partners in Pakistan is based on both bilateral relations between Russia and Pakistan and the collaboration with international organizations and regional associations. As we already mentioned, we had a very positive political background for organizing such conferences and to strengthen our cooperation, specifically in education, but in other areas as well. As you know, last year in September, October, and November, we had a very high-ranking officials from Russian Federation who visited Pakistan, and together with their Pakistani counterparts, they expressed a very positive views on the future development of our cooperation. And just recently, on the beginning of February, we had a meeting of the working group in the field of science and technology and education. I was a part of this event, and a lot of universities presented their current situation of cooperation, like, for example, Moscow University of People Friendship, and also the Moscow Linguistic University, Inaugural Pedagogical University, and Kazan Federal University. They're working very hard with their Pakistani counterparts to organize different beautiful events and to organize different programs of academic cooperation. The discussion primarily concerns the organization of Islamic cooperation as well, and the activities of the strategic group, vision group, as we call it, Russia-Islamic world. As you know, we are from the Republic of Tatarstan. Kazan Federal University is located in Kazan, and Kazan is the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan, the region of Russian Federation. And the Rais, the head of the Republic of Tatarstan, he is also at the same time was appointed by the President of Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, as the leader of this strategic vision group. And he is representative of Russian Federation in Islamic countries. And one of the key platforms for fostering this dialogue is International Economic Forum, Russia-Islamic World Kazan Forum, which is held in Kazan annually in May. And this year in May, it will be conducted from 13th to 18th of May. The 16th forum will be organized. And the agenda of Kazan Forum includes a variety of events within business program, industrial excursions, halal market activities, fashion week and cultural program. And there will be special events dedicated to education, to our cooperation in the field of education and science. And we cordially invite you to be part of this event as well. And we will send our invitations to our partner organizations here. Kazan Federal University is one of the leading Russian universities, one of the oldest ones. Last year in November, we celebrated 220th anniversary of our university.
and it actively participates in Kazan Forum, serving as a moderator for specialized sessions focused on issues of cooperation between Russia and countries of Islamic world in the fields of science and education. On May 16th, we will organize 2 panel sessions dedicated to the new opportunities for academic mobility between Russia and OIC countries, co-organized with the Minister of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation. And I want to thank the Vice Minister of the Higher Education and Science of the Russian Federation for his support in organizing this event and future events. And also another session will be organized, raising up a new generation of scientific leaders for Russia and OIC countries. Both sessions will be attended by representatives of ministries and public agencies, as well as research and education centers from OIC countries, and I invite you all to be part of this, but also they will have a special session of Russian-Pakistani relations, as far as I know. It is important to highlight that Kazan Federal University is the only, at the moment, Russian university that is a member of the Consortium of Excellence of the OIC Permanent Committee of Ministers for Scientific and Technological Cooperation, COMSTEC, the headquarters of which is located in Islamabad. And we feel like regular support from the leader of COMSTEC, Professor Iqbal Chudkhari. With the participation of COMSTEC, the OIC Youth Scientific Congress has been organized at KFU since 2022. This event attracts approximately 100 young researchers from Russia and OIC members countries each year, and I would outline that last year the Congress included 8 delegates from Pakistan, different Pakistani universities, and the best participant at the biomedical, for example, section was a graduate student from the University of Agriculture in Faisalabad, and he was awarded an internship in one of the universities of Malaysia, and the full internship was covered by COMSTEC. And taking this opportunity, I would also like to invite young colleagues to Kazan this fall to participate in the 3rd Congress. And one of the sections of this Congress would be dedicated to international cooperation and international relations. An important area of cooperation between KFU and Pakistani partners is the promotion of academic mobility. We have a special program which is called, named after Nikolai Lobachevsky, a famous Russian mathematician who worked in the first half of 19th century and for a long period of time was the rector of Kazan University. And last year, 2 young researchers from University of Karachi and Confernce University completed their research internships at university under the aegis of this program. Among new opportunities for developing cooperation between KFU and universities in Pakistan, we consider KFU's entry into a virtual network of scientific libraries of universities in OIC countries and in Pakistan, and KFU's invitation to participate in the first meeting to establish a network of centers of excellence in water resources in OIC member states, which will take place in Islamabad at the end of February 2025, this month. We are ready to offer our Pakistani partners a wide range of areas for collaboration through conducting joint research and training programs. I am confident that our joint efforts on educational and scientific projects will contribute to the sustainable development of our countries and strengthen multilateral regional ties. One of the suggestions also could be the establishment of mirror or so-called twin labs between our universities in different areas, especially in natural sciences. In conclusion, I would like to wish that the International Scientific Conference we're opening today will not only allow us to sink our watches, as we say, regarding the current state of cooperation, but also to discuss new ambitious goals for strengthening the partnership between Russia and Pakistan in the fields of education and science. We hope that this dialogue is becoming permanent, and for sure we are ready to facilitate it here in Pakistan and in Russia as well. So thank you for your attention and wish you good luck in the conference. Thank you.
It is an honor to introduce our next speaker, Ambassador Qazi Khalilullah, Executive Director of the Center for International Strategic Studies, Sindh. Earlier, he was the Ambassador of Islamic Republic of Pakistan to Russian Federation. We are eager to hear from him. Now I invite Ambassador Qazi Khalilullah Sahab.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Zdravstvuyte to our Russian colleagues, Honorable Consul General, Vice Chancellor, of Federal Urdu University, Vice-Rector of Kazan Federal University, dear colleagues, guests, Assalamu alaikum. Let me first of all say that today I was supposed to be there, not here. But I am grateful to the Vice Chancellor and Mr. Faisal Javed for their respect that they have shown to me by inviting me to sit here. I was totally unprepared for being invited to speak during this inaugural session. But let me say that during my 35 years of diplomatic service, I was always ready to deal with emergencies. So this is an emergency for me, and based on my previous experience, I am ready to deal with it. But on a serious note, let me say that I am delighted to see this historic conference taking place, because during my diplomatic career of 35 years, I spent 9 years in Moscow. My first diplomatic assignment and last diplomatic assignment was in Moscow. The first diplomatic assignment was from 1988 to 1993. And during this period, I saw a lot of history being made in Moscow and Russia. And my last diplomatic assignment was as Ambassador of Pakistan to Russia for 4 years, from 2016 to 2020. During both my assignments, I had the opportunity to deal very closely with Pakistan-Soviet and then Pakistan-Russia relations, particularly as Ambassador of Pakistan. I am therefore delighted to see that our cooperation, which during my tenure as ambassador was mostly limited to government relations, has now expanded to cooperation among universities and think tanks of Pakistan and Russia. I hope that this cooperation will further strengthen, and a lot more would happen in Pakistan-Russia relations. We had the Russian Deputy Minister for Science and Education, Ambassador of Pakistan to Russia. They were both upbeat about the future of Pakistan-Russia relations. I'm glad to mention that our relations are on a positive trajectory, and they have been for many years. Pakistan and Russia come together as partners in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. I have a formal session to chair tomorrow on connectivity and economic cooperation between Pakistan and Russia. So I'll reserve my thoughts with regard to connectivity and development, which is my favorite subject, and I feel that the time is ripe for Pakistan, Russia to focus along with Central Asian republics on connectivity and development. We have a number of projects that have been pending for decades. Now that we have Taliban in Afghanistan, we have the opportunity to connect Russia, Central Asia with Pakistan, and in particular with Pakistan's ports. But let me share with you that during my stay as ambassador, I had the opportunity to visit Kazan twice. And during one of my visits, I also visited the Kazan Federal University. And I was told that they have labs where our scientists and teachers could go to learn about nanotechnology. So I would suggest that a delegation from our universities visit Kazan Federal University, if that offer is still valid, to learn about nanotechnology and see how we can cooperate in this field, and also establish similar labs in our universities in Pakistan. One more piece of information relating to Kazan. In 2017, I had the honor to meet the head of Kazakhstan, His Excellency Rustam Minikhanov, and organize his visit to Lahore. Our incumbent Prime Minister was then the Chief Minister of Punjab, and he invited His Excellency Minikhanov to Lahore, and I organized that visit. So there's a lot of history between Pakistan and Russia, and also Tatarstan as part of Russia. Let me also share with you that His Excellency Nawaz Sharif, when he was Prime Minister, visited Kazan in 1999. So our leadership has a lot of respect for Kazan, for relations with Russia, and I'm sure that the journey that we have started together will continue, and we will cover more and more miles as we go along. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And now we have Professor Dr. Zabta Khan Shinwari, the Vice Chancellor of the Federal Urdu University of Art, Science and Technology. Professor Dr. Shinwari has been a driving force behind the university's growth and his contributions to the academia. His leadership continues to inspire the academic community. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam. His Excellency Consul General, Vice-Rector of Kazan, His Excellency former Ambassador, and I owe an apology to Faisal Eidi Saab. I didn't receive his card, and that's not because your neighbors sometimes, make me confused. They are, guns around me. So I'm sorry I missed that, and that's why public announced that I will have a cup of tea with you very soon. It's a great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for Pakistan, and specifically for Federal Urdu University of Arts, Science and Technology. We are honored, and I will also share a personal story. I was selected to go for PhD to Russia. It was in 1989-90. And unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, the circumstances arose internationally that we couldn't go somehow. And I had to go to East, to Japan, to do the same. So that was a personal sort of a loving with your country. And now, this is an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for Pakistan also. We had an historical up and down internationally, and we are on the right path in this present scenario. There was a Cold War, we had now in another era. We, for our Pakistan and for our university, I usually recite one slogan, and that is color-blind commitment. We believe, we respect as an academician anybody. We never discriminate anybody based on caste, color, religion, whatever. We believe in humanity. And that is what Faisal-Eidi is doing, and that is what we are doing. So our university doors are open for anybody, for anything, and we are academicians. We believe that's our duty to ensure the best quality of education. And now with Russian friends, Kazan, we are already having, thanks to Consul General, Russian language for the last 1 year we are teaching in our university. And I have offered them to have the same in Islamabad campus also. And we will promote this language, and we will have vice versa. In Pakistan, I recite 2 words that it was based on the religion, but it connects because of Urdu language. That is, we have a diverse kind of culture in the society. They speak many different languages. One thing that unites us is Urdu, and we are proud of that. And we will promote that language in Russia too, and we will most welcome students from Russia and students from Pakistan, like His Excellency the Ambassador. Myself, I'm a nanotechnologist. So we will be sending delegations, welcoming them, and even if you physically don't go, we can have online courses. My excellent academia, I have a brilliant class of professors in my university, specifically in this International Relations Department. I'm proud of them. This is a very hard work to do these conferences, not an easy job. And they are doing it, and I'm really proud of them. I will be sending them to Russia. I will be sending them anywhere possible to get exposed to the modern world and to contribute. Ladies and gentlemen, in this world of artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, machine learning, we have to have a sort of a curriculum that is in line with the modern world. But having said that, we should never lose hope of humanity. We are all humans, and it's the duty of the academicians to make sure that the world is peaceful. Because whatever is happening, it's not because of the illiterate people. It's those who are graduated from the universities. So let's produce change managers from the university, go outside the university, and have a peaceful world around them, around their houses, around their countries, around the world. And not only for humans, but for biodiversity. We have to work together for climate change. Things are happening. Cape Town has lost all its sweet water underground. And they're facing, difficult times. Same will happen to anybody. So we have to think together, we have to work together. Birds are migrating from Russia to to stay here with us. And this is what biodiversity is doing. And we are their host, and then they go back there. So that is how this world is. Let's learn from nature, let's work together, let's be the people sitting here, take an oath that we will be the one to go outside and to promote peace, harmony, and respect to all human beings and biodiversity. We will never, when I was young, if an ant come beneath my foot, believe me, I was in trouble. I was feeling, I killed an ant. So this should be the feeling, and here humans are killed just for a piece of land or for oil or for money or for whatever. So let's be the ambassador of peace. Let's work together. Ladies and gentlemen and His Excellencies, Federal Urdu University is at your disposal. We are open for anybody. We are open hands to hug anybody to work with us for this world to be more peaceful, more harmonious, and more respectable for everybody, whether that has money or they don't, as a poor or whatever. So that is what the message is. And in future, this will not only help in universities, academia, this will encourage economic ties between the countries. We desperately need, Pakistan needs to diverse its range. Outside West, go to other areas also. We will be working with you with Africa, we will be working with you, in political science and other disciplines. So in this changing world, Federal Urdu University, everybody serving there are students of that university, which number is closely touching to 25,000. The faculty, academia, staff, and the students, these people are open heart for all of you. Join us for a more peaceful world and for a more, having disciplines that are coming in the world, but that is used for the betterment of the humankind rather than as a dual use of science now. So we have to have privacy, ethics inculcated in all this. And for information of my friend, when he was talking about Islamic world, by the way, I'm the Vice President of Islamic World Academy of Sciences, even now. So for all Islamic world, we will take this message for peace and harmony. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really very happy to be here.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming His Excellency Mr. Andrey Viktorovich, Fedorov, Consul General, Russian Federation in Karachi. I invite you, sir, to please say a few words.
Our dear Ambassador Qazi Khalil, my senior dear colleague, Professor Dr. Musuma Hassan, she is also a distinguished diplomat, and my tutor here in Karachi, dear Professor Dr. Khalid Mahmoud Iraqi, dear Professor Dr. Zabta Khan Shinwari, dear participants from Russia, dear Pakistani colleague, faculty members, students, experts, media, all the guests. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all here. And for me, it is a great honor and great pleasure to welcome you all at the opening ceremony of the first Pakistani-Russian conference on the involving Pakistan-Russia relationship in a changing global order. Jointly organized by the Federal Urdu University of Arts, Science and Technology and Kazan Federal University. Thank you very much, my colleagues from Kazan University. So for me, it's a very happy moment, because we were working a lot to organize these events. You know, this is a historic, groundbreaking event and is another manifestation of the fact that the ties between our countries have entered the stage of fast progress, and we are working on transformation of our good relation into a long-lasting partnership based on mutually beneficial cooperation and trust. As it was absolutely rightly stressed by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, Russia-Pakistani relations are developing progressively, and the current period is the most positive one in many decades. The recent milestones, such as the chains of visits of the high-level Russian delegations to Islamabad in the previous year, and a number of roadmaps on various economic projects, clearly show these trends. At the same time, various bilateral ventures require constant and high-quality research from universities and think tanks, while their analytical papers and articles stir further interest of politicians and businessmen to discover new areas of cooperation. Such positive reinforcements created between scientists and decision makers is critically important in our mission. You, my dear colleagues, are the people who assist me and my senior colleagues from the ministry to take right decisions and not to make mistakes. So everything depends on you. And please support us with your articles and papers. So I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers of the conference for their hard work and efforts to successfully bring the intellectual elite of both countries here to Karachi. I would like to underline that Karachi is my second home. I spent good and positive 8 years in Karachi. This is my second time I'm working here as a diplomat. Firstly, I was Deputy Consul General, and then met a lot of my colleagues previously. And when I was asked by my seniors where I want to go next time, I said only Karachi. When I was saying goodbye to my last time in Karachi to my friends, I said I would be back. They said, all diplomats say like that, you would never telephone us. So what a surprise they felt when I knocked their doors when I came the second time here. You know, when I see such smart and nice faces in this auditorium, when I meet students of the respected universities, I understand that Karachi and, of course, Pakistan has the great future. So, in your hands, my dear colleagues, the future of our relations, and thank you very much for this nice opportunity to be here and to address you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Zabta Shinwari, Vice Chancellor, Federal Urdu University of Art, Science and Technology, to please present shields to our today's speakers. First, I would like to invite Dr. Hina Mudassir to please receive your shield. Dr. Hina Mudassir. Timirkhan Bulatovich, Vice-Rector, Kazan Federal University, Russian Federation. Please receive your shield. Now I request His Excellency Mr. Andrey Viktorovich Fedorov, Consul General, Russian Federation, to please receive your shield. Now I request His Excellency Mr. Andrey Viktorovich Fedorov to please present shield to Professor Dr. Zabta Shinwari. I would also like to invite Ambassador Qazi Khalil to please receive your shield. Ladies and gentlemen, now this is the time of group photo.